Greg Tepper, Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here in Wichita Falls, the Texas Six-Man Coaches Association Clinic, with a guy who just got off stage up there talking. Is the head coach of the White Deer Bucks, Coach Justin Rucker. Coach, I know you just got done talking, so I appreciate you taking a little bit more time to exercise your vocal cords.
Absolutely.
What were you? I can't help but notice. I caught a little bit of your presentation. You seem really bad at keeping secrets. Seemed like you were just out there giving out your whole game plan. What was the whole presentation about?
Well, it was about the way that we structure and execute our offensive game plans. But there's no secret about it. Nothing about it was something I created. That's the great thing about. I'm sure that's what everybody said today is the great thing about our association. Everybody's friendly and everybody's willing to help out where they can. So.
I want to ask you about this year and just being here. This has been last year it was entirely virtual because of the pandemic. Now back here, is it safe to say that the vibe around here is it's just good to be back together, all being together?
I've been looking forward to it for a couple weeks. It's been we didn't get to come last year, obviously, like you said, and then the year before that, me and my staff coached the All-Star game, so we didn't even get to come to coaching school. But yeah, it's been great to be here and to mingle and network with some coaches and stuff, and we were super happy to be here.
I want to ask you a little bit about your 2020 season. Obviously, 2020 was trying for everybody, but how would you assess what you guys were able to accomplish in 2020 up there in Buck Country?
I think there was a lot of learning that happened. I would think we had an underachieving year for what we're used to, and we still went 7-4, and 90% of the programs in the state would love 7-4, but it was a good year for us as far as learning as coaches, and hopefully our kids learned something from it, and I know that our upcoming squad is super hungry because they didn't like the way that it felt to go through the season we had, but it was good overall. We still made the playoffs and had won 7 games, but it was good. It was trying, but it was good.
Well, and it strikes me that you guys are a team that not only do you have a difficult district draw every single year, the Happies of the world, etc., but you also schedule a difficult non-district schedule. You want to make sure that you're... Can you take me through a little bit of why? You don't have to go out there and play these teams. You can play whoever you want, but it seems like it's important for you guys to challenge yourself.
Well, I've got a lot of mentors, and all of them say that it's never good to play, a subpar preseason schedule. But, it all goes back for me to 3 years ago. We were undefeated going into district, and actually we hadn't allowed a point until district, which was a big deal for us, even though, as a coach staff, we knew we weren't necessarily playing the best opponents, but, and then we get into district and miss the playoffs. We lost to 2 very good teams of Happy and McLean, and I'm not saying that it would have changed everything, but I think it would have been made better if we would have played a better schedule, in the preseason. So that's where my thought process comes from, and as far as trying to play some above par teams and some good challenging opponents.
Looking forward to 2021. How do you have a feel quite yet for how this team may be different than last year's team?
I do, yeah. This team, we're going from being a super athletic football team to a group of boys that I think are just tough and fit, and I think they're going to be physical and aggressive. And like I said, they're extremely hungry. And I've been fortunate since I've been in White Deer for the most part to have kids that want to play and want to win. So I think that's really the group that I'm expecting to have is those type of kids.
Okay, and finally, I want to ask you. Let's just say somebody's going up into the Panhandle. Somebody's heading to a White Deer game, right? Maybe district game, but before the game they want to eat. They want to eat somewhere in White Deer or around White Deer. Where's Coach recommend that they go?
Harrah's, baby. Harrah's is our local restaurant, and it's been around for several years. It's a clean place with good food and owned by good people. So, and it's other than Allsup's, that's about it in White Deer. And I can't talk bad about Allsup's either. It's good too. So
you gotta live there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.